Hi, my name is Melissa Cioni. I'm an animal health clinical specialist here at Midmark. Today, I'm going to show you how to assemble one of our anesthesia machines, the VMS Plus. Before you begin installation, you may want to grab another teammate for assistance. The VMS Plus comes in two cartons. One contains the column only, and then the other contains the rest of the anesthesia machine. First, you're going to start by removing the base with casters from the large box, and then the column from its box. If you happen to purchase a cylinder mounting block with this machine to hold your size E or D oxygen tanks, now would be the appropriate time to attach this to the column. You're going to start by inserting the tapered end into the hole of your mounting block, and then slide up. To secure it, you're going to tighten the set screw. And when it's in the appropriate place, it's going to be approximately 28 inches from the floor. Then you're going to place your wheelbase on the floor and slide that tapered end into the wheelbase. Next, you're going to want to remove the wing nuts, the lock washer, and the flat washers from the bottom of the shelf and set them aside. To attach the shelf to the column, you're going to lift the shelf upwards and line the screws up with the holes at the top of the column. Now you'll want to secure the shelf onto the column by reapplying the flat washers, the lock washer, and the wing nuts back into place. Now that our machine is in a standing position, you want to install the Midmark VIP 3000 vaporizer. The VMS Plus shelf accommodates two vaporizers. However, for proper machine balance, you want to mount a single vaporizer to the left side of the shelf. And you want to use the mounting kit and the nut driver located in the information packet that you're going to pull out of one of the cardboard cartons in the box. So you'll start by installing both screws into the back of the vaporizer manifold. Then you'll place two flat washers over the screws. Now you're going to want to support the weight of your vaporizer by holding it at the bottom and then slide the screws into the slots. You'll secure it in place by attaching your other two flat washers, your lock washers, and your hex nuts. And then you'll secure into place using your nut driver. In the box, you'll find a manila envelope that contains our APL valve, also known as the pop-off valve, and our safety occlusion valve. At the bottom, you'll notice threading, which screws into the plastic dome on our exhalation valve. Next, we have our black neoprene tubing, which comes attached to the Y connector piece and the inlet and outlet metal adapters. This is located in your box inside a cardboard insert. We're going to start by separating the inlet and outlet adapters, and we're going to set the section aside with the Y connector. We're going to start with the single piece of tubing with the inlet adapter side at the end. We're going to connect it to the inlet side of your vaporizer. Then we're going to feed the other end of the tubing through the shelf and up to the back side of the flow meter. The other half of our black tubing is separated into three parts by the Y connector. We're going to start by taking the short piece and connecting it to the back of our flush valve. Then the other piece we're going to go at the fresh gas inlet on our inhalation valve. And then last but not least, we have our outlet adapter, which is going to go into the outlet side of our vaporizer. In the box, you'll find your breathing circuits package. This is going to contain your adult and pediatric breathing circuits and your 1 and 2 liter bag. I'm going to show you how to connect your adult breathing circuit and your breathing bag to the anesthesia machine. You'll connect the breathing circuit to the inhalation and exhalation valves, and the breathing bag to your inhalation arm. And remove your CO2 canister from the housing. Your machine came with a sample of our pre-packed cartridge of Sodasorb LF. You're going to remove the plastic wrap from the cartridge and set it inside the canister. Or you can fill it with loose granules, and just be sure not to fill it above the fill line. And reinstall into the housing and secure using your flip levers. Now that our machine is fully assembled, you can connect your oxygen source. Now that our machine is fully assembled, you can connect your oxygen source to the back of the flow meter and proceed with your leak test. First, we'll start by closing our APL valve by turning in a clockwise direction. And then we'll occlude our breathing circuit at the end with our thumb or the fleshy part of our hand. And we'll turn our oxygen on our flow meter to pressurize the system. Once your bag is full, you'll look at the needle on your manometer to watch it rise. We'd like that pressure to reach 30 centimeters of water before you turn your flow meter back off. If your needle holds steady, then you don't have a leak in your anesthesia machine. If it begins to drop, you'll want to slowly turn on your flow meter just to stabilize the pressure. Depending on where your ball is floating on your flow meter tells you the size of your leak. If it's at 300 mils or more, you'll want to refer to your user manual or reach out to clinical support.